During Graham Lockwood's maiden trip to China, I must have told him this story about the Ashley Book of Knots. As a Boy Scout, I had become very interested in knots and knot tying, and in high school I learned about the Bible of Knots, the Ashley Book of Knots. The local bookstore didn't have the book in stock, but they were willing to order it for me. A month later, they sent me a letter that the book had arrived, and I was welcome to come and pick it up. The price was 80 Swedish kronor, equivalent to about €8. Now, this was in 1967, and that was a lot of money that I didn't have. So I let it rest. Sometime later I got a reminder from the bookstore, and I felt compelled to do something about it. My home was quite far from the school, some 50 kilometers from the city, so during the weeks I was booked into a family, a boarder. I got breakfast at the family and lunch at school, but every Monday before I set off to the city, my mother gave me an allowance so I also could have dinner every day during the week. This allowance was my only income, so I realized I had to skip dinners for a while and save the money. 2 weeks went by. The Monday that I had got the third allowance, I had saved enough money to pay the book, but I still had to skip the dinners for the rest of the week. That was not funny. How to design a mechanism that gives the head a dynamic turn as if it is actually reading a text and not just watching a tennis match. The wheel has been geared down from the rotation speed of the crankshaft and is rotating clockwise. On the wheel there are two cams. The first, at 11 o'clock in the picture, is a brass screw that gives a short and small initial turn. The second is the two-colored wooden profile, and that profile gives the head a longer and greater turn. In the bottom is the lever. The inside of the lever has a profile that picks up the shape of the cams, and the tip of the lever to the left is designed to let the head return to the resting position in a controlled way. At the other side of the pivot, the lever is extended with a bent stainless steel spike that will nudge the shaft to which the head is attached. The spike is only visible from this view when the lever is in resting position. The resulting movement is like two pulses or pushes, one short and small and one longer and deeper. The spike in the end of the lever transmits two pulses to a vertical copper shaft, making it turn to and fro. The head is attached to this shaft, and the head moves in a reading-like manner, like actually reading the instructions in the book, taking in what it reads. For the knot tying movement, there are two cams directly on the crankshaft. One cam has a single throw and the other cam has two throws, which means that one arm will make one movement while the other makes 2, all to give a more realistic appearance for tying knots. The cams push down on 2 levers. The levers push and pull linkages through the ceiling of the mechanism room up to the arms. And make the arms move like tying a knot. On top of this ingenious mechanism is the impressive portrait likeness of the figure and the attention to details. All the way from the other shoes on the feet, the green shorts with hip pockets, the checkered E-cut shirt, the protruding chin, the rimless glasses, the green long hair, and up to the balding head. Thank you, Graham.